Good evening and welcome to E.F.W Destruction live from the warehouse in Newcastle. And once again I have no way of giving you an idea of what we have here tonight. Snake is intent on opening the show with another grandiose speech. And well, after the results of Showdown 2, I can imagine he is not very happy. As far as the cross-development, the cross-company, competition was concerned, they lost the big one, the 8-man tag, and as a result they lost Cynthia Violet. They also lost the women's tag team titles. With Snake being a big promoter of the tag team division here in E.F.W, I can only imagine that does not sit well with him either. Of course, E.F.W did retain the men's tag team championships. But with Snake on the way to the ring here, I guess we're about to find out what's in store for tonight. He does not look happy. Well, I was not wrong about grandiose statements. Snake there with an address of intent to the E.F.W audience here tonight in Newcastle and those watching wherever you're watching at home. Redemption get the week off, but will face EOD next week for the tag team titles. We're also starting a tag tournament in both divisions. Men's for a future shot at the titles and women's for #1 contendership. We're also getting a look into the European division as GBH takes on Jean Taylor, are beginning to find Diana Simmons an opponent. And he also said, bad luck, Bart Brute, congratulations and commiserations, because it's a triple threat for his title here tonight. And what he did let us know is that not only is the former champion Warlord going to be in that match, but his protege. And I was wondering when Magnum Opus would sneak their dirty hand into the gold picture, and well, Rick Weaver, after his victory last week, is in the picture for the big one. Of course, Vega already holding the US title. It seems Snake is going to try and rule E.F.W. with an iron claw once again. I'm just being informed of the two teams that are kicking off tonight in that men's tag team division. It's the Trailblazers, of Warlord and the Prodigy. This right here is clearly just Snake weakening Rick Weaver's opponents for that E.F.W. title later on here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, on the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 465 pounds, World Bart Cruz and Troy Webster, the Trailblazers.
A travesty of justice here tonight. The E.F.W. World Champion, like him or not, is in 2 matches here tonight. A tag team tournament match and a triple threat for the title. One of his opponents is not in a second match tonight. This just has the stench of Snake written all over it. He clearly was not happy about the results of Showdown 2 in any way, shape or form, and wants to take back control here. Bart Brute held that time, held the NEW title for 28 days. He's only amassed 5 days as E.F.W. World Champion. It's hard to believe that he's going to make it to day 6, when not only is he going to get a beating from Warlord here now.
First, from Akron, Ohio, weighing in at 255 pounds, Warlord.
But then he has to try and defend his gold in a triple threat at the end of the night. This isn't right. Again, not particularly fond of Bart Brute's attitude. But this is not the way you treat a champion. Not when he hasn't disrespected you in any way. Warlord, the former champion, will no doubt not care that he gets to get even twice, but again, even a man like the Warlord is going to be at a severe disadvantage by the time we get to that main event tonight. There is no way any athlete should be expected to run 2 matches in one night, not in this day and age. But that is what Snake has put down here tonight, a tag team tournament. Warlord isn't even a tag team player anymore. He turned down Magnum Opus because he said he doesn't like teams, because he's been in them before, and they always turn sour and turn against one another. Warlord quite happy to do things alone, but tonight, to kick things off at least, he has to team with the Prodigy.
And his partner, from Bangor, Maine, weighing in at 149 pounds, the Prodigy.
And well, the Prodigy, I've mentioned several times before, his early career he took as a joke and lost as a result. He has never held a title, but he has been in the company 1 year, 10 months and 17 days, which is exactly the same length as the Warlord, who has not only held the TV title for 87 days, but has also held the E.F.W. title for 23 days. Quite a stark difference in the Prodigy and the Warlord, and again they're going to have to somehow team up here tonight to face the Trailblazers. who were the first ever E.W. Tag Team Champions for a start. Get back, Brute. Did turn on Troy Webster once upon a time. It seems those differences are in the past. Which Tucker rings a bell. This match is underway. Oh, the former champion taking it straight to the current one. And again. Oh. Oh, what an elbow. Again, this is just Snake getting his own way, weakening his opponents for magnum opus to come in and take all the glory. Huge shoulder barge from Warlord there. Both these men. One hell of a fight last Sunday. Table match. Which apparently we've got footage to show you later tonight just before the main event. What a powerbomb from Warlord. Warlord whipping him into the corner. Prodigy we haven't seen, I don't even think, for quite some time since the roster switch up. Oh! Bob Turner taking a dive there. Did not see Warlord coming in, was distracted by Troy Webster. Oh! Neck breaker, assisted, elevated neck breaker. Turner back up. Allows the Trailblazers the tag. Troy Webster caught off there. Pump handle slam by the Warlord, goes for a pin. Only a one. Oh, went for a headbutt. Webster quickly moving, using the elbow and a clothesline to the outside. And Warlord looked like he hurt himself on that one. Webster with a big wrist, what an elbow to the back of the skull of Warlord. From the top rope to the outside. Oh, but there's that strength and tenacity of Warlord coming right back. He has to watch himself with Webster though. He's not a man who particularly cares for victories, just for inflicting pain as he is doing now. This match has quickly got out of hand. Former champion taking a beating. The tag team partner of the current champion. And again, this is a tournament to determine a future match against whoever wins next week in the tag team title match. Touches the backdrop. Oh! Webster raining down punches on Warlord. Oh, small package. Only a two. Warlord kicking out, of course. Regardless of what this match is for, Warlord not want to let a loss slide. He's not going to take the easy way out of this. That was proven in that handicap match against Redemption, the current tag team champions. What this fight is all about, but it's not really. It's all about Snake getting his way, punishing those who turn against him. What a backdrop. E.F.W. may no longer be a safe working environment if it indeed ever was. Troy Webster throwing Warlord to the outside. The crowd loving this match regardless of the way it's going for Warlord here. Suicide dive through the middle rope. Warlord is down. Indeed it is. Oh, missed with a drop kick. Warlord still trying to get back into this one, but arguably Troy Webster has had his number. Warlord desperately making a tag to the Prodigy. Prodigy's time to shine, comes flying in with an elbow and stares down Bart Brute for a moment there. Completely fresh in the match is the Prodigy. Sends Webster into the corner, drop kick. Oh, we're building up some steam. And again. sending Webster down to the mat. Warlord still recovering on the outside as the Prodigy goes for a pin. Only a 1. Webster still in this one. Prodigy, possibly for the first time in his career, actually getting cheered here. Oh, ouch. Shot to the face. And the Prodigy now at the hands of Troy Webster. Powerbomb out of the corner. Sinister beat down, commences. Can never quite predict what Webster is going to do to hurt his opponent, but you know that is what he has in mind. Prodigy, just as he was starting to come back, taken down by Webster. Oh, arm drag. The Bulldog stops any momentum of the Prodigy there. Falls against the ropes. Irish whip. Prodigy managed to block that from Webster, but Webster quickly picking him back up again. Guillotine. Prodigy and Warlord not having much luck here tonight against seasoned veteran tag team that is Trailblazers, former 3-time NEW Tag Team Champions. Bart Brute, who's currently in the ring, held those titles a 4th time as well, amassing 261 days. Also appeared on the first ever NEW Brawl, but Prodigy's about to make that a distant memory for him with those kicks to the chest. One right round the head. Bart Brute desperately rolling out of the way. Sends the Prodigy into his corner. Prodigy though still ready. Battles out with a big boot. Sends him toward the Warlord, and the crowd are ready for this. Prodigy and Warlord discussing something here. Waiting for Bart Brute to try and come out of that corner, it seems. The anticipation building. But as the Prodigy wasted too much time, I think he did. Bart Brute with an Irish whip back into his corner. A tag made once again to Troy Webster. Oh, and there's that elevated neck breaker again from the backdrop position of Troy Webster. Fisherman suplex. Prodigy quick thinking here, neck breaker, a jaw breaker, excuse me. Oh, and there's that elbow again. Prodigy with a second wind here, it seems. What's this? He throws Troy Webster to the outside. And the crowd know what's coming. Webster did it before. Now it's the Prodigy's turn. Suicide dive! Dear God. I think the Prodigy has won this crowd over by teaming with Warlord. I do not know. Wait. Oh my word! Reverse face buster. Out of that powerbomb position by Troy Webster. Catching the Prodigy's head on that steel barricade on the way down. That could very well be it. Another sinister maneuver from Troy Webster. Webster up on the top rope here. Oh, leaped with a tag. Missed the Prodigy as a result. Warlord now back in the ring, but so is Bart Brute, the current E.F.W champion. Oh, what a clothesline! BC went at it tooth and nail in a table match last Sunday, and they are going at it twice here tonight. Oh, gotta wonder how much this is depleting then for Rick Weaver. Clothesline from Bart Brute. And look at the strength. Bart Brute. The Gorilla Press Slam. The standing moonsault goes for the pin. The Prodigy there though. Can he get there in time? Doesn't matter, Warlord kicks out. Both tag team partners are returning to their corners. Bart Brute there, I think going for a tendon hold. Did not work, but Warlord quickly fighting free. He's in the corner. Oh! Squashing Bart Brute. Gut wrench overhead suplex. Bart Brute in a lot of trouble here. Oh, I'm thinking about making a tag. He does. Prodigy now in the ring. Asking the crowd to wait a moment. I'll wait. Very interesting, this crowd does indeed seem to be behind the Prodigy here tonight. Bart Brute though managed to recover in that time wasted by the Prodigy. Overhead, belly to belly. From the ring apron back into the ring. Oh, and that ends a Guri. Bart Brute may have just knocked the senses right out of the Prodigy. Tucked him into the corner, missed. Prodigy has a chance here. Going for that Hurricane Rana again, I think, but Bart Brute this time reverses it into that face buster. Reverse electric chair drop. I think Brute is looking to put an end to this match right here. He's going for it. Brute bomb! Hooks for a pin. Webster reaching round. Oh, but a kick out by the Prodigy. And now Bart Brute doesn't realise what was going on behind. Troy Webster getting a couple of facefuls of fist by Warlord. Bob Turner desperately trying to get this thing back in order. Bart Brute though staying on top of the Prodigy. Bounding into that corner off the ropes. Ducks a clothesline. Oh, delivers one of his own. Nip up. Oh, and a standing shooting star press. The athleticism. Bart Brute. The Prodigy rebounding perhaps on adrenaline alone here. Bart Brute sweeps a leg. Again, Brute and Warlord both in a match later on tonight as well, our main event for the E.F.W title. Second Brute bomb, hooks for a pin again. And that's it, Warlord could not get there in time. The Trailblazers win. And at the end of the day, at what cost? At what cost? We will find out in the main event as Bart Brute has to defend his E.F.W title against Warlord and Rick Weaver. After that phenomenal display from all four men that were in that ring, I think Rick Weaver has the distinct advantage. Trailblazers move on in this tag team tournament Snake has created. Will Bart Brute walk out with the E.F.W title by the end of the night? Well, Tournaments everywhere. Didn't say how long any of them will go on, but the next one is for the European Championship, currently held by Alex Crom, who has been on one hell of a run with that belt. And the first two people surging to move on here, GBH and Gene Taylor, as they go one-on-one next. Again, that first match was nothing but Snake weakening Rick Weaver's opponents in the hope, I'm guessing, that Rick Weaver will walk away tonight E.F.W. World Champion. As I just said, this one is about the European Championship. GBH, of course, famous for his Intercontinental Championship, but notably as well has been a 10-day NEW World Champion before as well.
Making his way to the ring from Belgrade, Serbia, weighing in at 500 pounds, GBH.
Want to appear on the first ever NEW Brawl. Of course, that match, that very match, which was for the NEW title itself, will be coming up in the future flashback series, when we take a look back at some of the best matches in the coming up for 4 years that NEW has been running. That 168-day run as Intercontinental Champion still cements GBH as the longest ever singles run as an Intercontinental Champion.
And his opponent, accompanied by Jerry Buckley, and from Norwich, England, weighing in at 275 pounds, Gene Taylor.
Well, I mentioned on Compound that we haven't seen Jerry Buckley accompany Gene Taylor to the ring that much recently, mostly because of triple threat stipulations and such. Most of the time when that's the case, managers tend to stay out of the way. As a manager of the Blueprint who's unsuccessful, he's probably hoping that Gene Taylor will not be tonight, because he has no fans in that crowd. He's in Newcastle and he still hates Liverpool. The look on his face that he's gone, he probably still hates Newcastle just the same. What a unlikable character Gene Taylor actually is. Has no respect for anyone that deserves it. No respect for these fans. Unfortunately, no respect for you watching at home. GBH isn't much liked due to some of his tactics, but I think he'll probably be the one getting the cheers. The behemoth at 500 pounds. Gene Taylor at 275. This could be a squash. Oh, but wait, look at that! A quick knee as GBH came running in. Big backdrop. Back body drop, excuse me, and quickly, just like that. The veteran takes control. Gene Taylor, though, shots to the ribs to fight free. GBH catches a flying fist, whips off the ropes, collides. Oh, reverse STO. I don't know if Jerry Buckley will have had any time to train Gene Taylor to prepare for a man like GBH. What a neck breaker. GBH on the warpath here. Never held the European title of either of these men. No doubt. Oh, jabs. Gene Taylor's time to take control. Neck breaker. Using the leg. Quite a unique offense there from Gene Taylor, but GBH has plenty of fight left in him. Float over. Neck breaker of his own. Taylor to the scene. 8 months he's been in the business. As I mentioned, GBH coming up for 4 years here. Excuse me, 3 years here. We're anticipating the lengthy time of NEW. 3 years we're coming up for. Oh. GBH fighting free there. Surprisingly though, Gene Taylor has been able to answer a lot of GBH's offense here as he regains control again, sends GBH over the ropes. Just normal. Oh, but there's the power. GBH just pushing him away. Oh, what a chop. That might have been a mistake. Blocked GBH a little there. Oh, and Gene Taylor. Clothesline to the back of the neck. GBH is rocked here up against the ropes. Taylor is not letting up. Could really be starting to be able to hold his own in that ring here. I mean, had his head knocked silly by Alex Crom when the European Championship was on the line in the first place since the brand resplit. The roster shuffle. GBH in the corner. Oh! Fighting back with a hard elbow. Sent back into the corner once again. Gene Taylor sending him into the turnbuckle post. Shoulder first. The veteran. Oh, in severe trouble here. Taylor goes for a pin. Only a 1. GBH, a veteran of last man standing matches, being outclassed. Oh! The Norwich neck breaker. Oh, the hand drag. GBH now trying desperately to get back in control. Pressing 500 pounds on top of Gene Taylor. Turner distracted by something coming down the ramp. I'm not sure what that was. Turner too busy distracted there. Has allowed, oh, Gene Taylor to come back once again. Brutal stomp to the head of GBH. Taunting away here. Cocky Gene Taylor. Still not winning any friends. Look at this, GBH struggling to stand. I am shocked that Gene Taylor's had this level of effect on a man like GBH. Headlock. GBH trying to think of some strategy. Big boot to the gut did the trick. Dropped Gene Taylor to one knee. And now catapult him off the rope. Oh, now look at this. Jerry Buckley distracting GBH. Neck breaker from Gene Taylor. Could be looking to put an end to this. Oh, what an elevated DDT! And that is it! Gene Taylor has just beaten GBH, a former 168-day Intercontinental Champion. Seems GBH is not settling well with being on E.F.W. Perhaps Adrian Goldman ought to think about getting him back on NEW, or perhaps Adrian Goldman already thinks GBH's time is past. Quite a shock and a big victory from the rookie Gene Taylor here tonight, who will progress in this European tournament. Intense offense from Gene Taylor led him to that victory, though he did not relent upon the veteran.
Here is your winner, Gene Taylor.
And as I said, Gene Taylor progresses on. Having some very interesting matches here, and again I kind of had a feeling going into this that this would be Gene Taylor getting squashed by GBH, and it was near the opposite. Just goes to show you anything can happen. And anything could happen in our next match. It's Extreme Rules. And it's Taryn Harvey taking on Rachel Romey. This is a women's number 1 contender tournament. Snake mentioned earlier tonight, again he did not mention when this tournament will reach its conclusion. But the first 2 entrants into it are Taryn Harvey and Rachel Romey. Romey once again seems to know where she is in that ring, but the story so far in her career is she's done that, won a championship, and then lost it in her first defence. She has done that twice now. Taryn Harvey, however, has made quite an impact in her 6 months here in E.F.W. Of course, knows the hit squad from NEW. Makes things even more interesting now.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, New York, Taryn Harvey.
One tough woman is Taryn Harvey. 5'7", 150 pounds. Again, has only been with the company half a year, but has already impressed these fans with her pure beat-down style. Again, faces quite an enigma. Rachel Romey here tonight. You never know what kind of game this woman is playing.
From Glasgow, Scotland, Rachel Romey.
Romey has a 3-month experience advantage. The first ever E.F.W. Women's Champion. Again, won it another time. Held it in total for 49 days, and that's only due to the time it took to find a number 1 contender. As soon as one was found, they won that title from Romey. We're going to see a repeat story from her if she can even get that far. Taryn Harvey starting off with a kick, caught the second one. Blocked a forearm to Harvey. Sends Romey into the hard Irish whip into the corner. Dropped hold from Romey though. Fast pace to kick things off here. Again, Extreme Rules, one of forearm, so this could get nasty. Both women, counter after counter. Too fast to keep up with, in fact. Suplex though from Taryn Harvey slows things down. More to her pace, I would argue. Just stomping on the hand. Has the arm trapped under the other foot. Just crushing the elbow. Camel clutch. Locked in deep. Romey though, fighting free, sweeps the legs. Shot to the gut. 2 forearms, a third. Trying to rock Harvey here. Sends her into the corner. Flying forearm sends her to the mat. Romey to the outside now. Looking for some weaponry to aid her in this battle. Finds a steel chair. Harvey to the outside here though. Stops the chair coming into play. Shot to the back. Harvey dragging Romy round. Oh, Romy breaking free here. Forearms again. Harvey blocking the second. Oh, side kick. Well, again, just grabs the hair of Romy. Starts dragging around. Romy again breaking free here. Sending Taryn Harvey back in the ring. Brings a steel chair in. Oh, and a chair shot right to the head of Taryn Harvey. Romy throwing out the steel chair, but then going straight back underneath the apron to find something else. And that something else is a kendo stick. Taryn Harvey caught her with a forearm before she could use it. Kick to the leg. Oh! Side slam. And a camel clutch. Locked in again. Romy again though. Breaking free. Oh, catches Taryn Harvey up on the ropes. We'll call the boot. Oh, what a knee to the face. Romy rocked. Boot to the gut. Oh, here we go. We've seen this before from Taryn Harvey. Those gut-wrench suplexes. The duo of doom. Go for a pin. Oh, but somehow Rachel Romy kicked out. Taryn Harvey is not done there. Romy trying to find her feet. Oh! Big boot to the gut again. Oh, and what's this? Oh, look at that! Beast lock by Taryn Harvey, and that is it, the tap. Taryn Harvey with a victory. I didn't even know what to call that move. It reminded me of the sleep hold Danby 7 would lock in, where he clutches the legs to secure the body from wriggling free. Here we see it again. Out of the suplex position. Straight into that brutal sleeper hold, forcing. Oh, it wasn't even a sleeper hold, sorry, more like a chokehold. Taryn Harvey with a victory. Do we have a new brutal submission specialist in the midst? Time will tell, but Taryn Harvey moves on in her quest for gold. Rachel Romy will once again have to rethink her game plan, but we are not stopping here tonight. We are indeed on a roll as we move in to a tournament set to find the #1 contenders for the women's tag titles. True Force losing in that Showdown 2. Foxy Valentine now holding those cross-promotional women's tag team titles. Alice Young and Diana Simmons, two more veterans. The Snake swooped from the NEW roster. Both have spent 2 years and 9 months in the company. Both appeared against each other on the first NEW Brawl, that rivalry building through the house shows before we actually made it to air. And of course they eventually beat the respect into each other over the battles they had over those 2 years. And now they are True Force, and they have dominated. They held those tag titles 2 runs for 85 days. It was a phenomenal run. Phenomenal record, longest single run as women's tag champions, longest overall run as women's tag champions, and they are looking to waste no time in having an attempt to get them back. Of course, Diana Simmons still holding the women's championship.
On the way to the ring, Alice Young and Diana Simmons.
True Force, I mean, quite the team. Alice Young has been a two-time women's champion, holding that belt for a phenomenal 97 days. Diana Simmons, on the other hand, arguably the more expert of the two, 6'1", 230 pounds. Three-time NEW Women's Champion, held that for 200 days. Has held that E.F.W one for 56 days. Quite the accolades those two have picked up, but quite the pairing. These two don't seem to have many friends out back, but have somehow befriended one another. Sakamoto Dixon here. You see that bandage around her waist, still suffering a minor injury. Of course, always with the elaborate entrance.
And their opponent, first, from Bangkok, Thailand, Sakamoto Dixon.
5'9", 135 pounds. Sakamoto Dixon has held that belt that's currently around Diana Simmons' waist for 37 days. Deadly Shinsaka should utilise this to finish off opponents. Could come into play here tonight, but Sakamoto Dixon, somewhat of a lone wolf. Out back was kind of expressing more of a delight of getting to team up with Elizabeth Dondolinger here tonight. Again, two unlikely friends. I've gotta say, it's gonna make for a very interesting tag team. Dondolinger 8-day women's champion.
England, Elizabeth Dondolinger.
Quite a short run as E.F.W champion. Now setting her sights on those tag team belts, it seems. And look very, very serious. Very deadly with the submissions. Very capable with the strikes. This could be a game to rival True Force here tonight. The only thing they do not have on their side is experience. Again, Adrian Roman may be mad. True Force are letting those belts slip from their waists, seemingly not caring that Diana Simmons is still the E.F.W Women's Champ and may have to defend that in the near future. Very interesting times lay ahead for E.F.W as a result of Snake's anger over Showdown 2. Of course, we're still awaiting our main event here tonight. Alice Young and Sakamoto Dixon starting things off. Dixon with a backdrop. Again, Sakamoto Dixon with minor rib injuries. Still healing. Oh, jawbreaker. Oh, big DDT as Alice Young comes bounding back. Dixon, oh, face first drops Alice Young to the mat out of the suplex position. Oh, and a knee drop over the chest. Vicious kicks. Dixon fired up here, but Alice Young fighting back. Oh, suplex. True Force want nothing more than to get back at those tag team champions, but again, what cost is this going to? What toll is this going to take on Diana Simmons, who just got speared to the outside by Sakamoto Dixon? Tag made to Dondolinger here. Oh, Atomic Bulldog. Oh, kick to the back. As Sakamoto Dixon leaves the ring. Dondolinger doing some taunting. Alice Young moving elbow. Oh, an elbow to the head. Oh, reverse DDT though from Alice Young. Again, it's the experience that may win True Force this battle. Can't afford to get cocky though. Alice Young still has not made a tag to Diana Simmons. Perhaps reserving her for later on. Another duo of Spence snap suplex after a brutal kick to the leg. Or perhaps that time is now. Alice Young dragging a prone Dondolinger over to Diana Simmons. Tag is made. Diana Simmons quickly sending her back in the corner. Oh, went for the body splash. Kind of shunt, if you will. Dondolinger quickly moved out of the way. Diana Simmons breaking free. Dondolinger breaking free. Forearm to the back. German suplex, goes for a pin. Diana Simmons kicking out, but with surprise on her face. Dondolinger putting the boots in. Simmons rocked here. Shot to the arm. Crowd getting behind this one. Oh. And again, I think it's the uncertainty. What Dixon and Dondolinger could or couldn't do as a team. Elbow to the face. I think she took out Alice Young in the process. Dondolinger and Dixon with that corner work in effect. It's got to be said. That's 2 times. True Force have been shocked unawares. Oh, look at this. Figure 4 with a kick to the knee. Going for a pin. Oh, Dondolinger though a bit slow on the attack. To Alice Young. Dixon nearly wiping out her tag team partner. What's this? Oh, Tiger Bomb. Diana Simmons though recovering. Boot to the gut of Saka. Incredible tag team action here tonight. Oh, STO from Sakamoto Dixon. Diana Simmons rocks. Oh wait. A lock up, but the power of Simmons overpowering Dixon momentarily. Did not win the battle of the whip. Oh, caught the leg and a kick to the underside. Dixon back in True Force's corner, but Alice Young nowhere to be seen. Still recovering on the outside. Dixon still fighting with Diana Simmons. Goes for a suplex. Didn't get it first time. Got it the second time though. Dixon with a hard landing. Alice Young finally back in the corner. A boot to the ribs. The injured ribs of Sakamoto Dixon. Arm drag. This snapmare takedown. Oh, and an elbow to the head of Diana Simmons. A Brazilian behemoth is rocked once more at the hands of Sakamoto Dixon. Exploder suplex. The reverse T-bone, if you will. Oh. But Diana Simmons with that corkscrew leg sweep. takes things back. It's True Force's command. Spinning back elbow. Caught Dixon. Oh! Running rear view into the corner there. Dixon once again in trouble. Dixon moving out of the way. Alice Young. Into the corner of Dunderlin and Dixon. Oh! But again. Those ribs. Oh, the target and rear view. Takes down Dixon. Could that be enough? Dunderling are there to break it up, and she does. Diana Simmons though with a Luther's press. Alice Young doing some taunting as True Force take control of the ring. Bob Turner trying to get Diana Simmons to leave, but it may not matter momentarily. Well, she leaves anyway. But across the Tennessee chicken wing is locked in on Sakamoto Dixon. And that is it. Dixon can take no more. That dreaded submission of Alice Young's wins nearly every time. Once it's locked in, it's game over, and with Dunderling and nowhere to help her tag team partner having been taken care of by Diana Simmons. True Force pick up their opportunity to move on in this tournament. So many tournaments that Snake has planned. Again, no info as to how long these are going to go on. Gotta wonder who True Force's next opponents are going to be. What a match!
Here are your winners, Alice Young and Diana Simmons.
Can they make it all the way back to those tag titles they lost last Sunday? The road may be long and arduous, it may be short and sweet. We'll find out. But now, we move on, and we move into our main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. The E.F.W title is on the line. Of course, as I said, we have some video footage. What happened at Showdown 2 was an incredible match, tables match. Bar Brute and the Warlord ahead of steam. He's very ready to kick things off. Took control early on, but in the end, Bar Brute would start picking up momentum. It was still an out-and-out battle, a Death Valley driver, but Bar Brute would eventually pick up that final head of steam just as Warlord was setting up that table. Bar Brute caught him by surprise, and bam! It was all over. That slam through the table, and that is how we got a new E.F.W World Champion. But as you saw earlier, Snake does not seem very happy about that. Of course, he wants to put his protege in the picture. Two men that are not only battered and bruised from that match on Sunday, have been in a tag team match that kicked off the show, despite Warlord not even being a tag team proficionado in any way. Has been in tag teams, of course, as I mentioned. But tonight, the E.F.W World Championship is on the line. It's Warlord, Rick Weaver, and Bar Brute. Again, all I can say is this is Snake's way of making his boy the champion.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 245 pounds, Rick
28 days he held the Intercontinental Championship before an injury. I believe Max Radek still blames Adrian Goldman on Max Walker's crossed the line. Adrian Goldman responded, and as a result, that man was put on the shelf until recently. Last week, in fact, was his return match against Jeff Collins. Of course, one half of the tag team champions who held the longest single run of 210 days. The next two men we've already seen here tonight. Rick Weaver coming into this fresh. Wonder how battered and bruised now Warlord and Bart Brute are. As I mentioned, their match, their title match, their table match on Sunday, and of course our tag team match earlier on in which both played a heavy part.
The challenger from Akron, Ohio, weighing in at 255 pounds, Warlord.
Warlord was a former enforcer. Did not really have any luck with that, but held that E.F.W world title for 23 days. As I mentioned, also held the TV title for 87 days. Which was an incredible run, and may have had the chance of holding the E.F.W world title for much longer. But his refusal to join Magnum Opus did not sit well with Snake, and he has taken it personally. And they backfire on him. Warlord is one hell of a machine, and if anyone could take the beating he has taken in the past week, past 2 weeks, even. I'm not forgetting, he was also in a handicap with Redemption last month. This man has taken a beating and has just kept on ticking. Can you imagine the fury if Warlord decimates Rick Weaver here tonight? I mean, arguably equally for the current champion Bart Brute, who should not be underestimated. Knows how to be a champion, even if his attitude stinks.
Introducing the champion from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the world champion, Bart Brute.
Calls himself the prize fighter and may be well on the way to earning that title. 28 days he held the NEW world title, 261 days in 4 different runs he amassed. For the tag team championships, appeared on the first ever NEW Brawl, I mentioned that earlier tonight, first ever tag team champions, and as Melissa mentioned, the current E.F.W world champion. But will he make it to day 6? It does not look good for Bart Brute here tonight. Not only is the former champion the Warlord in the ring, but Rick Weaver, who has all the advantage in the world in this, is in for the shot. Our main event here tonight. I want to thank you wherever you're joining us. Bart Brute quickly exiting the ring, but Rick Weaver following him. Changes his mind here and focuses on Warlord instead. Oh, wrecked the eyes from Warlord though. Weaver ducks a clothesline. Oh, Bart Brute now choosing to get himself involved. Oh, flying fist at the protege. Clash of men here. Oh, bulldog by Bart Brute, countering Rick Weaver there. Warlord letting him have at it. Oh, a cutter. Current champion taking down Snake's baby boy. Look at that, went for a Northern Light suplex, but not even a one from Warlord. Weaver flying in for a dropkick there. Missed as Warlord. Oh, what a big boot to the face of Rick Weaver. And this is exactly what Snake does not want to see happen. Gut wrench overhead suplex. The machine going for a pin. not even a 1 though. Rick Weaver still in this. Bart Brute trying to recover his senses. Oh, shot to the gut. Now Bart Brute deciding to pick on Warlord some more. Rick Weaver getting a good reception there. Big power slam from Warlord. Bart Brute, oh, clothesline to the back of the head. Drops Warlord there. And the backdrop to Rick Weaver. Weaver slides out the ring. Comes back in. Catches Warlord. Oh, but Bart Brute. That speed, just keeping up with Weaver, playing this cat and mouse game, looking like he's choosing not to take involvement and then doing the most underhanded way of getting back into the match. That was a poor description if ever there was one. Warlord back on the attack. Sends Bart Brute over the top rope. Pulls the trigger. Rolls out of the ring. Rick Weaver was coming in. Headlock. Stop Rick Weaver. Whatever he had planned there. Boy Wonder there quickly. Whipping. Oh! Warlord into the corner. Down he goes. E.F.W. World title on the line. Going for a pin. Only a 1. Oh, turning to Rick Weaver. Oh, but Rick Weaver returning. This match has been... Oh, what a kick to the gut. Went for a chop, but Bart Brute was a little too far back. And delivers one of his own there. Oh, and now the forearms of Warlord come in as well. All 3 of these men just going at one another. Whatever's standing is a target. And Rick Weaver just drove both men down to the mat. Suddenly... Oh, wait. Oh, forearm. I was about to say Rick Weaver is in control, but... Follow it! Slam! Warlord has changed that plan in an instant. Weaver dazed here. Oh, reversed the overhead. Belly to belly by Warlord. Was reversed into an STO of sorts by Rick Weaver. Bart Brute back in the ring. Catches Rick Weaver with a Northern Lights. Hooks for the pin. Oh, got a 1. Rick Weaver got out of it. Warlord trying to find his senses there, I think. Got knocked onto his knees. Oh, boot to the gut. And again, I don't know how well Warlord is doing when he took a tumble to the mat on the outside in that first match. He did look severely damaged, and that was in the early seconds of that match. Hasn't it? Oh! Pump handle, fall away, slam. Warlord. As I say though, the machine is powering on here regardless. Injury or not. Warlord is once again giving it his all to win gold. Oh, probably the only one fans are cheering in this match. Goes for a pin on Bart Brute. Rick Weaver's back in. It was only a 1. Plenty of longevity, it would seem, in this match. But it could change in an instant. Oh, Warlord caught there. Rick Weaver, single leg Boston Crab. As it arched quite far back. But Warlord with that leg strength counters. Going for a pin on Rick Weaver here. Thinks he might have caught him on the turnbuckle or something, perhaps. It was not the case. Perhaps just making it exert some energy by kicking out. Oh! Clothesline. Bart Brute didn't realise what's gone on. Backdrop. Rick Weaver suddenly in control once more. Warlord out of it on the outside. And this is exactly what Snake wants to see. but only a 1 for Boy Wonder. This match continues. Oh, boots in the face. We were expecting Max Rados here tonight. Perhaps Snake. Something planned there as well, who knows. Oh! Warlord bounding back in. Lariat takes them both down. The Bart Brute in trouble, in agony. Rick Weaver out of it. Warlord going for a pin. Again only a 1. Rick Weaver is tough. I will not deny him that. Oh, a famous that could be it. Warlord called off. And again, Bart Brute at a disadvantage as champion. Doesn't even have to be pinned to lose that belt. Warlord. Oh, wait. I think it is. Jackhammer! Jackhammer to Rick Weaver! Oh, but Bart Brute caught Warlord. Samoan drop. Maybe about to retain with the help of Warlord. And he does! Snake's plan of dethroning the champion has been foiled here tonight. Arguably thanks to Warlord, but in the end, Bart Brute gets the pin and lives to see day 6 as E.F.W champion. What a main event! There were moments in that match where it looked like each man was about to take the victory, was about to become E.F.W champion, but in the end the current one picked his moment and retained. And again, with the plan of Snake that he set out here tonight was foiled. What does that mean for Bart Brute next week? He is world champion, and he is also going through in that tag tournament. Can you imagine the ire of Snake if this man by the end of the month is holding 2 belts? Thank you and good night.